Hey, how's about we wash a couple of kegs now on this here keg washer? All right, let's get started. Now, first things first, you gotta get on over here. You gotta come on over here. You gotta get your personal protective equipment. If you ain't wearing your personal protective equipment, you made a big mistake. You gotta make sure you protect them eyes. What if something terrible happened? Like if you were to push these two buttons here with no kegs on them, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff sprayed on up in your face. No. All right, so first, let's go on ahead and let's wake this screen up. There we go. All right, we're gonna get a couple of kegs now. I think we're gonna do a couple of quarter barrel kegs. That's a quarter of a barrel. Let's take one of them, go ahead and put it on this thing here. Let's go and take another one. Put it on this thing here. Dang, look at that, nice. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna act like a damn submarine with a fucking nuclear launch code, you know what I mean? You're gonna turn that key, oh cool, the key's on. Hey man, 4, 5, 6. Cool, now they're going, man. You gotta mash those two buttons at the same time. This thing don't allow you to wash one at a time. You're gonna get sprayed at. You don't want that. There's harsh stuff in there. That's why we're wearing our PPEs. All right, first thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna flush all the beer out. Any beer left in them cans, it's gonna go, you pushed in with some air in there, it's gonna get pushed out, dang down the drain. Then what's gonna happen? Going into rinse mode. It's gonna come in there with some water. It's gonna rinse the inside of the keg. Rinse that beer out, man. Put that down the drain. You know, oh, it's draining. All right. What that's doing is pushing air in. It's getting rid of all the, not just the water that was in there, but also the CO2. You see, caustic and CO2, they don't get along, not none. They just get together, and what they do is they make a sodium bicarbonate. That's still a caustic, but it ain't a good cleaning agent. So we want to make sure we maintain the integrity of our cleaning chemicals, which, speak of the devil, is coming in right now into these kegs. The first thing that happens is going on a low wash cycle. Pushes in at a real low rate, and it'll rinse down that spear. It'll clean that spear. It'll clean it. Oh, that's the high wash cycle. All right, now watch this. It's blasting. Dang, this keg's getting hot. That's why you wear that PPE. Next thing up, wash cycle. Not wash cycle, rinse. All right, it's gonna rinse now. It's gonna rinse. Goes to a low rinse. Rinse the spear, and then high rinse the outside of the keg. Ooh, that hot keg is turning cool now because it's being rinsed with that cold water. Nice. Now I can touch them without burning myself. I want to make sure that rinse is going long enough. Make sure to get that caustic on out of there. You don't want no caustic left in them kegs. You don't want it. Now it's draining out. Any sort of rinsed waters in there being drained, drained out. Woo, you hear it, down that drain, dang. All right, you draining, come on now. Half the fun is setting this thing up to make sure it's doing it for the right amount of time. It's fun. All right, another low rinse. Now, you've got a vessel that's got some caustic in it, some nasty cleaning chemicals that ain't gonna do you no good. You gonna rinse it just once? No, man, you're gonna rinse it at least twice. So that's what's happening now, the second rinse. You're gonna rinse that keg and rinse it down. Oh, we're done rinsing, okay. We're blowing that thing out, drain mode, drain, dang. Draining that rinse water, drain it. All right, sanitize mode. Now this is my favorite mode because what it does is sanitizes the inside of your keg. It's pretty good. Makes a nice sanatorium environment for the beer to go into later. And you can hear, ooh, it's whooping, man. It's getting that sanitizer all up in there, you know what I mean? Making it real good. And then once that sanitizer is done, it's gonna get recycled back into the sanitizer tank. Now, instead of pushing with air this time, we're pushing with CO2. Now, this is the most important part. I like to go an extra long time on this here CO2 purge of the kegs. CO2 gotta get in these kegs. Flush all that air out. If there's any oxygen left in them kegs, it's gonna oxidize our beer when we fill the beer into these kegs. That ain't no good. You don't want no oxygen in there. It's gonna make your beer all bad. Oxygen and beer do not get along. They ain't friends. The last thing I want. I don't like it, don't want it. So once this thing gets done purging, recycling, the little dump valve's gonna close shut, gonna clamp. And then it's gonna pressurize these kegs to something like 10 to 12 psi. That way it's pressurized, sealed, devoid of oxygen, in a real good shape for us to fill that sucker later. I'll show you that some other time. And we're done. Pretty cool, huh? Dang. So now all I gotta do is take these suckers off and put on some new ones. Dang, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome. Dang, great video, Andy. You did such a good job. Man, dang, everybody's gonna like this one. I gotta get some water. Oh, I'm so thirsty.